And welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel. I have let Marco out, and the decided on the spot two-part session is in its second half. We are now going to be collecting artifacts. Fellow dwarf there. But let's also see what our money-grubbing scholar has to say.
Miss Bonini said her captors spoke of someone named Azazel. I seem to remember coming across that name while researching her family. I need one of my books, The Annals of Neverdeath, to confirm my suspicions. Unfortunately, I lost the book when I made my hasty departure from Craftsman's Rest. As I fled, I saw gnolls tearing open my pack and pawing through the book inside. They did alarming damage to them. Pages were flung everywhere. Please search the artisan's tomb and recover my research materials. We need to know what these cultists are searching for.
Mind Flayer belt. I just had to point that out. As anyone that has ever played D&D before will know, that is not something that should be put on an equipment name. Just not. Ever. Oh, and there's another quest over here. Okay. Let's see what it is too then. Oh, it's below me. A fellow seeker of knowledge, care to hear a tale? Listen to the histories of the Black Lake District. Always more to learn, so you have a tale to tell. Oh boy. I dedicated myself to this, so I might as well. Karzov is second in command of the Nashers, the top lieutenant to the faction's true leader, Arlon, Blade Shaper. A crafty but violent man, Karzov has never hesitated to use both subtlety as well as outright force in his plans. Famously, he once organized a very damaging riot to distract the Neverwinter guards, while he and a handful of other Nashers assassinated one of the guard's high-ranking officers. It is well known that Karzov is in charge of the Nasher takeover of Black Lake. His motives for doing this were not understood, however, until he masterminded the theft of the Crown of Neverwinter with Blade Shaper. Nowhere to be found, it is unclear whether Karzov is acting as part of a larger Nasher plot, or if this is the first step in some sort of coup. Thank you for the tale. You're a long-winded dude. And there's more. Oh, no, it's just completing. Okay. I am probably going to be running into that person quite a bit. And there was an achievement for that. Okay. Hey, artifacts. More artifact. Oh, look, there's actually a camp over here. There, I used it in a different manner. Now you can't say I don't use that skill. I have 7 of 12. This is the tomb, isn't it? Craftsman's tomb. Artisan's tomb. Yeah. It's the right one. Okay, so let's gather up everything from out here I can. Hey, got another one. And some shards. Shards are good. And I am down to needing one more. There we go for that. If I was a warlock or a wizard, I would have gotten that. But you can't as a barbarian without the appropriate kit. You can get items that will help you with getting those, and I am adjusting things because I wanted to put my feet up. Hey. Once again, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to switch to PC for this. I will remake Doomerbella on Neverwinter on PC. And we'll start over with everyone. Alright, that's the exit. Never any loot right at the beginning. Minions might have been another good thing that came out of 4th edition. I mean, they need reworking for other editions or games, but the concept of just hordes of things you can one-shot, that's something that can be worked with. And you have to consider how much time that would take for the DM to play them in combat if you don't adjust things for that. I'll get a key. Now to take the key and go to where you need to open. And then you'll be able to start gathering up the pages, I guess. I feel like this encounter power would be better utilized if I was in a party. Because then I would have flanking. But if I remember to use it when I see groups of enemies just a little off that haven't noticed me, then it might actually, like this. Oh, there are more scrolls than what you need. So even if you miss some as you go, you can still possibly get them all. Now I need to recover book. The one-room dungeon. Here's a chest. Yes, you can make the jokes. Doom Arbella is obsessed with chests. Takes me out to Neverdeath. Excellent. Let's hurry along. I think I'm gonna change to the bear just for aesthetic reasons.
You've returned with my book. Oh, it's in such a state. Nevertheless, I must persevere. Let's take a look. Ye gods! Small wonder Valindra and the cult of dragons are fighting each other. Azazel is the name of a blue dragon. and he is imprisoned in the clockwork tomb.
Nothing wrong can come of that, right?
Nice work. I'll confer with Shacklebell and see if we can make any sense of these.
Chetelbell fills me in about the dragon. I'm sure you know how bad it would be if that dragon gets loose, or worse yet, falls under Valindra's control. According to Chetelbell, the way into the Water Clock Guild tomb is locked by a complex mechanism. Multiple physical seals must be activated before you can enter. Valindra's minions don't know about this, so they are trying to enter the tomb by force. That gives you a chance to get there first, but you need to activate those seals.
Templar takes hop to
Apparently, Miss Monini's ancestor was both a powerful member of the Water Clock Makers Guild and a dragon cultist with the ring of dragon control. When he died, he gave orders for the dragon Azazel to be entombed with him. You really must deal with Azazel before Valindra or the cultists gain control of him. Harper Windle has knowledge of the tomb's physical locks, but there is also a metaphysical one. I'm afraid you will have to travel to the Shadowfell to trip this final lock. Add this powder to the Eternal Flame in Craftsman's Rest to open a portal to the Shadowfell.
Yeah, because of course, cultists that worship dragons will also want to control them. Now then, inventory, equip these things. And then over to character, mounts. There we go. Stalwart. Currently equipped as Gallop and Trot. Gallop. And I have a bear. Barbarian. The puns are never ending, but at the same time, someone stop me. Let's go to the Shadowfell. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a world of death and bleak monochrome. Activating the seals in the Shadowfell. Now, in earlier editions, the Shadow Kai were actually humans that were taken into the Shadowfell. They were effectively plain touched, just like the Azamar and Tiefling. But the bleakness of the Shadowfell drove them to extremes. Like, solve the puzzle cube, and those are beings of the Shadowfell. Extremes. To try and feel anything, because, well, that's what the Shadowfell does. It removes everything. It is the bleakest of bleak. It is not just the absence of life essence and color. It drains everything from those trapped within it. Energy, emotion. And after generations of that, the initial Shadow Kai people were kind of driven insane. Oh. Well. That is why you look before you leap, I guess. And I'm injured. There's no merchant here. Injury is actually bad. Marco? Marco. What are you doing, buddy? Marco! Bad! You broke it. You broke it. You see this? It's not even what he was bugging with that broke. I don't know what he's trying to get to. I only think that he knocked something underneath. Oh, his pig ear. There you go. He had a pig ear treat and he got it underneath my freaking end table and decided to knock over my Circle bottle. Shout out to Circle. Excellent bottles, decently durable metal ones that survive being knocked down. What broke was actually the cap on the sip. Not a vital part, but it's annoying to me because I like to keep it covered afterwards. But the sip itself is actually still intact. And this is the metaphysical seal. What's up here? Is there a treasure chest? I feel like there should be a treasure chest somewhere. But there isn't. That is annoying. Let's get that last seal for this one, then go and turn in the quests and get freaking healed.
Let's hope you get into the waterpark tunnels before the Lindra.
Excellent! Once the physical seals are taken care of, you should be able to enter the Waterpark Guild tomb.
They were taken care of as well.
Excellent! You should be able to enter the Clockwork tomb via the main entrance now. You'd best hurry. Hopper Windle's spies report that Valindra's troops are close to breaking through into the tomb. If Valindra gets her hands on the Cult of the Dragon artifacts buried with Romani Manini and frees Azazel, it bodes ill for Neverwinter, and yours truly, of course.
Like I said, he is mainly concerned about that second part. And with that, the injury is healed. Dwarf barbarian on a bear. Purple glowy torch distracted me. If you're not distracted by a purple glowy torch, you're not doing it right. And the side sounds you are hearing are my dog enjoying his pig ear treat. Hey, more dungeoneering stuff. Explorer's Journal. There's a treasure item. Can probably sell that, right? Hey, that's a religion set. Or collection point there. So that would be useful for a cleric or paladin. I think paladin was in the game. At the very least, that would be useful to cleric. And you have an Arcana one up down there. These are wizards and warlocks. Now that I've killed them all, let's see if there's a treasure chest. And that's a nature point. That's for your rangers. I would also include druids, but there aren't druids in this game. Don't know why. Gotta use the rage. Yeah, I have 17 potions now. Not like I've been using a lot of them. Probably should use them more often. But the only time I died was because I fell. So far so good. Right. Small lore bit. I know what you're thinking, barbarian reading a book? But it's not like they have to be illiterate. That was earlier editions, when barbarians got experience from destroying magic items. Mimic! Crap. But let's see this. And I'm on level 5, but that is a good helmet. We will also see if that actually is a hair clipping and not. I don't get experience from destroying magic items, but it's always a good idea to take out the mages and healers first. Healers, then mages, then everything else. Hey, this time it wasn't a mimic. Dumerbella. Thievery skill. Don't have. That is a rogue thing, as it has always been. I wonder if they were to have added monks in this, if that would have been for them as well. Nature point there. Some have some of the skill points actually lead to hidden areas. So once I actually can get at least a gold per dungeon is when I will be well, probably gonna have to do it before that. But I will be investing in getting those at a point. Holy crap. I only have a beholder left for that freaking one achievement. Hang on. I have to check. Lore point. And locked. Probably the exit if I'm thinking this is about done. There's a giant spider in here, isn't there? Religion set. This too shall give me an achievement. Now it says pull the lever. Not the switch, the lever. Important distinction that. Yeah. And they took some damage. Remember, all you DMs, werewolves are immune to fall damage. Hundreds of letters are arranged randomly along the surface of the clockwork box. At the bottom of the gibberish, the word ready is clearly spelled out. Ready? I am the most ominous and portentous hour, both darkest and lightest. 12. because midnight and noon are both 12. What is... Oh, this is a camp. Looked really ominous because of the red lighting and no flames being visible because of it. I told you there were spiders! If a swarm of spiders were to infest a skeleton, that could actually be an interesting enemy to put players against. Huh. I suppose it would lower the dexterity a bit, but up AC. I don't think it would actually cause any difference to their default vulnerability to bludgeoning, but I think it should add a vulnerability to fire. But if we do that, we should up their hit points a fair bit from that, because, well, webs are holding them together. Interesting. Let me know your thoughts on a spider swarm infested skeleton in the comments down below. That is a sentence I just said. Dungeons and Dragons, everyone. Making all your nightmares come true. You see, that was supposed to be about that guard that died. She stole the dragon. Spider comes out. And there we have the achievement. Because I did do the thing. She got out of the way, but I did do the thing. And we're coming up on another hour.
told you I'm a genius. Valindra escaped with Azazel. Perhaps it's time to visit my academic colleagues in Waterdeep. I suppose you could consider the bright side. Now that Valindra controls an army of gnolls and undead and a blue dragon, it's highly unlikely she will simply go away and leave Neverwinter in peace. I'm sure you'll get another chance to set things right. In the meantime, I must make travel arrangements.
You see, this is a smart NPC.
These are harsh
I am
conditions for a scholar.
not enjoying that I'm shaking the thing. I did not want to do that.
Take care when walking about the graveyard adventure. Valindra's undead and the cult of the dragon are no longer a threat here in Neverdeath. And we have you to thank. Valindra escaping with the right of the dragon, which, however, is certainly a setback. We're sure to see her again, though it may take us some time yet to gather the necessary components. We'll be able to keep Neverdeath under control for now. I'm sure Nox will want to hear all about today's events. Great words.
If more people chose cremation, we wouldn't have these problems.
Okay, time to go back and talk to Sergeant Knox. It was not where he was originally when I first played this, which was on PC. So there's that as well. Delay on that